All right, everybody. So we get back from the zoo yesterday, and I discover that we have a groundhog under our sunroom. Now, we get these about once a year. I think there's just something about the space under our sunroom. You can see that there's a space right there. And even though we've put fencing and bricks and everything else, they still manage to get in there. So you can see, here's the groundhog. And let me see if I can get him out in the sun a little better here. There we go. Okay, so we get a good look at him there. We're going to call him Phil. This is Phil the groundhog. And I've done a live trap. And we're going to take him down to a nice wooded area and release him where he can live out the rest of his days in peace and harmony. All right, so we'll get the release once we get down there. You know I'm big on catch and release. That doesn't just include catfish. It includes other animals as well. Now, these groundhogs are considered a nuisance animal, and they are a nuisance because they'll dig around your foundation and stuff. So it's good to get them out, but I'm not going to kill it. I'm going to catch, which I did, and now I'm going to release it. All right, we'll have that in a little bit. Okay. All right, so we're going to let this little guy go. This is Phil, the groundhog again. And we're just going to release it real quick. There he goes. He couldn't get out of here quick enough. All right, and that is how you catch and release a groundhog. Good morning, everybody. Well, we are back on the water today. I am Craig, and my wife Carla is just to my right, and we are Team Catfish Yakkin'. If you saw my last video, we were celebrating our 29th year anniversary at the Columbus Zoo. I hope everybody gets a chance to enjoy that. We had a lot of fun that day, saw a lot of animals, and just had a great time. Now, we are off the Potomac River in a creek, and we're in pretty shallow water, about 10 to 15 feet. The water is super warm. It's probably going about 80 degrees right now. And what we're trying to figure out is, are the catfish, when the water gets this warm in summertime, are they headed out to deeper water?
I just missed one.
So the last time that we fished downriver about a mile or so, we did very well. We caught quite a few catfish, had a great time. I think the largest one went like 7 pounds or something. So we're back upriver further to see what the catfish are doing, if they're in fact moving out, or are they still hanging around here. Now, we all know once you go down about 5-6 feet in the water, it starts cooling off. It's just the surface layer that's really warm. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, if anything, if we get anything. All right, we'll keep you guys posted, and let's see what we can do. All right, guys, it looks like I'm hooked up on the back rod. Let's see if we got a fish on. Oh, yeah, we got a fish. It is not a very big one, but if it'll get the skunk out, well, we'll take it. But just feels like a little guy. And it is a little guy. A little guy that apparently was hungry. It's funny because I'm so used to bringing fish up off my left side, it actually feels awkward to bring him up on the right side of the kayak. And he's going to proceed to splash me. But I'm prepared this time because I actually brought my towel with me. I didn't forget it at home. Oh, this guy isn't even worth our time. There we go. All right. I mean, that is a small channel cat, actually. That's a small channel cat in blue cat waters. So, and he is just barely hooked. You can see that hook came right out. Let's go ahead and drop that down, and we'll show him up one more time there. Little skinny channel cat. Looks like he needs to get out and do some feeding. But I have a feeling the blue cats are getting to the food first, so yeah, that's how it goes. All right, let's go ahead and do a nice release. How about we get a close-up? It's got some nice color to it. It's got some yellow in there and just white belly. Real nice color. Let's go ahead and turn him loose. There he goes. All right, let's see what else we can get.
First pulled, it took drag, so it's a decent size one, I guess. We'll see. He's fighting. He's not happy. That's coming back with me, but let's see what he does when he gets here. Oh my, oh goodness gracious. Craig?
That's the one I think took my front rod down.
Craig? I don't know about this one. He's big.
You can handle it.
Oh my gosh.
Don't give him any slack.
Okay, he's not as big as I first thought, but he's reasonable. He looked a lot bigger when he was out there flopping. I don't like how calm you're being right now. That worries me. Here, roll over this. No, 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 no. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Oh, he's wrapping himself up, wrapping his line around the bogas. Come on. Get you up here. Stop. Ah, the camera's being stubborn here. Got a big old water spot on it. Okay. Now, get you in the spot. Everybody gonna play nice now? Calm down, Mr. Fishy. Your pliers in you here. Get this out. Oh, he's just hooked right in the fleshy part too, so. There we go. Get that out the way. See if we can get a weight on Mr. Fishy here. Oh, Mr. Fishy wants to play. Can't tell if that's a water drop right in the middle or not. Okay, it's not. There we go. All right, Mr. Fishy. 9. Nope. 10. Oh my gosh, he's heavy. 10 pounds. Whew. All right. I'll let you go, Mr. Fishy. You wore me out. He doesn't realize he's free. There he's swimming. And down he goes. All right, try for another one.
All right, guys, I've got a fish on this front rod here, and definitely feels bigger than that channel. I don't think it's going to go as big as Carla's catch. I think she's got big fish of the day, but this feels like a pretty decent fish now. I'm going to take my time with it, bring it up slow. You know, I'm really surprised that these bigger fish are still in here with the water being as warm as it is. This one ain't near as big as the one Carla caught. It's not a bad fish, though. Let's go ahead and turn the camera around. Yeah, it's going to put up a little bit of a tussle, as to be expected. Can't say that I blame it. Yeah, it's a nice fish. You got me beat still, Carla. Now this front rod, I am running a 8/0 hook, and you can see the size of sponge I've got on there. It's pretty big. So that catfish right there, he didn't want a snack, that's for sure. He wanted a full meal. But again, barbless hooks comes right out. And, you know, we like using dip bait. It's a nice, clean, easy way to fish. You don't have all the blood and guts and everything. Yeah, that one's 5 pounds. About half the size of what Carla's was. But you know what? I'll take it. And he's big enough that we can give him the traditional pat on the head there. All right, we'll let you go. See you later, Mr. Fishy. All right, see what else we can get. All right, guys, I'm hooked up on the back rod right now, and he was taking drag, so that usually tells me it's a decent fish, usually at least 4 or 5 pounds. And my front rod just got hit. But didn't seem to do anything on that front rod, so we're gonna go ahead and just focus on this fish here. It's a decent sized fish now. Is it gonna beat Carla's big fish? No, it's not. It's not a 10 pounder by any means. But it might be more than 5, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's just feels heavier than what it actually is. And I have a feeling I'm gonna take another shower here. Yeah, this is a decent fish. Bring him in here. Look at there. Oh, he's still got some marks on top of his head where he was on the nest. I'm hoping he plays nice and doesn't start all that splashing. He's trying to spin on me. Get him upside down here where he'll calm down. We were actually watching a show about them doing that with sharks, where they'll flip them upside down and it calms them down. Seems to work with these catfish as well. That hook came right out, easy. All right. He's gonna fuss now when I try to lift him up, I have a feeling. But we gotta see how big he is. All right. Nope, he's also another 5 pounder. About the same size as that last one I caught. But that's okay. I'll take it. Now, how am I supposed to pat you on the head when you're flipped upside down like that? Let's get you turned back around here the right way. There we go. All right, well, you've got some sores on top of your head, so let's let you go so you can get those healed up and get bigger. There he goes. All right, let's see if we can get another one. All right, guys, got another fish on the back rod here. Now, I just being silly and having fun, I've named my 2 rods. Now, this rod here, yeah, he's gonna put on a show. This rod here, because of the colors of the gold, yellow, green, this is called Fort Knox. And then my front rod, I've named, because it's red, white, and blue, I've named it the All-American. All right, so now that I've shared that with you, let's go ahead and bring this catfish in. Oh, this is another small one here. He's not very big. He's not even gonna go 5 pounds. But it's the small ones you gotta worry about, because they're the ones that will do that and soak you. But hopefully this one's gonna be nice to me here and cooperate. We like cooperation, but he doesn't seem to understand that concept. All right, let's get him upside down here where he'll calm down a little bit. Okay. Make sure my camera is where you guys can see the fish. Okay, got the hook out. This fish does not want to get weighed because he doesn't want everybody to know what a small fish he is. Now that one's only 4 pounds, but we're going to give him a little pat on the head anyways because he tried. He made an effort, and we'll go ahead and turn him loose there. All right, I don't think we're going to stay out too much longer, but you know, it's been a good day so far. Get that water off the lens there. You know, obviously my theory of the catfish going deeper because the water's too warm here did not pan out. You know, we've got all sizes from 4 to 10 pounds so far, and so I think I've got a new theory now. The tide is coming in, and I am starting to believe that these fish run with the current the same direction as the current because it's not near as much work for them to swim. So it's possible they're chasing bait fish up the river when the current's coming in, and then they chase them downriver as the current's going out. That's just a theory of mine. If anybody subscribes to that theory, certainly leave a comment and let me know. But I've noticed in my kayak, you know, it's a whole lot easier to run with the current than against the current, and I'm wondering if the fish do the same thing. So, all right, drop me a comment on that and tell me what you think on that, and let's get back to fishing. All right, guys, it looks like we're going to wrap up for the day. The bite, again, is slowed way down, and it seems like every time we come out, that first hour, hour and a half is the best fishing of the time that we're going to be out here. And once that bite slows down, there's no sense in just sitting out here in the hot sun. But we're going to give it, I just re-dipped both sponges, and we're going to give it about another 10 minutes or so. And if we don't catch anything in the next 10 minutes, then we're going to get on out of here before it really gets hot. But that sun is already baking us, and it's only like 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's supposed to be mid-90s, I think, today and tomorrow. And I just don't like to be on the water when it's that hot. So we're going to wrap up and get out of here. And we'll talk to you guys next time. It looks like Carla gets big fish of the day.